Welcome to another episode, and this is Fishing is a Virtue. First fish of the day, 4-pound carp. Great start. Got a drum. Second fish of the day. Nice 2-pound drum. These guys, when they hit it, you can barely even feel it. But once you hook them, you're on for a good fight. There we go. Got to be joking. Just gotta hit. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, look at that. Oh, Missed him. That carp ate the stinking shad. One cool thing about this spot, every time I come here, I find a new reel. It's crazy. Alright, so I've always wanted to do a catch and cook, so the next fish I catch, I'll be showing you how to cook it. Just got a nice sized carp, baby. All right. Now let's eat them. All right, so first part, how you want to keep this fish fresh. First, you know, keep it fresh on a line. The next thing you do before you get home is you want to start bleeding it. And so just take your knife and cut the gills. And what that does, it starts, you know, getting all that blood out. And if you don't, it'll make the meat taste muddy. That's one reason why people don't like this fish. But just go in there and start cutting away at those gills. Start getting that blood all out. Don't stick the knife in your butt. Alright, so what we're going to do first is that we're going to make a cut along through here, just behind this fin. Now those scales are thick and tough, so you're going to want a really sharp, you know, sturdy enough to where it can penetrate through the scales, but flimsy enough to where it can cut off the flesh from the skin. So there we go, we made our first cut there. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna come along the back right here. We're going to start poking through. Now, we're just going to run a knife along the rib bones right here. There we go. One side. And we're gonna do the other. second one. Okay, next step. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take your fingers and press down as tight as you can right at the bottom of the fillet. You're gonna press down the tip of your knife as tight as you can against the skin. You're just gonna start working your way forward, pulling back with your fingers and pushing forward with the knife. There's one. There's two. Now you want to do, this here is called the mud vein. And there's a lot of bones in through here, and they say that it'll taste better if you cut that out. So we're gonna do that. And you're gonna cut in a V shape. There we go. See that dark red meat? I'm actually gonna save this and cook it up separate just to see how it tastes. Okay, now we're going to cut our strips into little chunks. All right, now, since we have it into chunks, get your pan and some olive oil and just pour you a bit in there and put your fish in there. Now we're gonna take some salt, just cover it up a little bit. Black pepper. And then some dried peppers. Now we're going to take a lemon. Garlic. And a tomato. Then I'm gonna put just a little bit more olive oil onto it. All right. Set it at 350. All right, now we have the final result and the last test, eating it. This is pretty good. Here's that mud vein piece. It's good too. It just has more of a fishy flavor. But still good. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more videos of me catching fish and cooking it, or if you want to know how to cook a certain fish, just tell me about it in the comments below. Hope you liked this video, and I'll see you on the next one. So if you guys would like to know how to find new spots, I recommend Google Maps and FishBrain. These are the two things I usually use to find new fishing spots. I'll show you how to do it. So, of course, everybody knows how to use Google Maps. You can use both regular map, transit, and satellite. All helps. Like today, I was here, fishing right here. That's where you guys saw me fish today. And if you're wanting, to save your spot, just make a pin, make a note of it. And you got it saved. Then you have FishBrain. FishBrain is a really cool app. It's kind of like Fish Facebook. You can see other people's posts of their catches and everything. They'll have, this little trophy thing over here. That's them saying that they caught their personal best. You could tap the gear to see what they used to catch that fish with. You could like them and talk to them or whatever. It's cool. And then you make your own. Just make your own profile. This is mine. You have your notifications. But the best thing about this app is the map. Now this is really cool. Alright, so that's where I'm at. And all these little dots is places where people have caught fish. And it even show you the amount of fish that were caught there. Let's see. Over here. Where's Reclaw? So over here, this is one place I fished at. Made a note of. I call it Mud Creek, but they call it Rutherford Slough, whatever you call it. And what you have is your overview, species, tell you how many species were caught here. And you can scroll down. This was my catch here. It was the big 7-pound buffalo. And then you also have leaderboards to show who has the biggest catch there in that area. And that was me. But yeah, it's a really cool app. And if you're wanting to look for a new fishing spot, it's very likely that someone else has been there and logged it. So yeah, it's a really cool app, and I suggest getting it. Oh, also you get bite time for a particular fish.
It'll show you what time of day that fish is most likely to bite. Like for a largemouth bass, 7 a.m. is the best time. Then another thing is weather. Got to make sure that, the weather is good for the next day, or what you need it to be. So yeah.
Bones.